Welcome everyone to my birthday outfit sewing video. By the time you're watching this, I have officially unlocked level 31. I will try to explain what I'm doing as I go, so if this outfit sparks the irresistible urge to make one yourself, you will know where to start. Let's begin with the skirt. I originally bought this fabric to make a bodysuit because I was absolutely convinced it was jersey fabric. Plot twist, it wasn't. Instead, I ended up with something much thicker and stiffer than expected. My bodysuit dreams didn't survive, but honestly, this fabric was just waiting to become a skort, so everyone wins.
So I basting stitched it, the skirt part and the shorts part together to see if it fits me or not, and I decided to put two darts in the back of the skirt, so that's the first thing that I'm going to do. And then so I'm going to stop the stitch like right here, and I'm going to put a zipper in the left side of the skirt and the pants, of course. So I sewed the darts in and I ironed it to the center back, and now I'm going to sew in the invisible zipper. I usually base stitch it so it didn't move, and I always match the pins from side to side to pin it. This way it's more even than if you just pin it and then sew it. So let's sew. I sewed in the invisible zipper and you can just barely see it, which is perfect. And I sewed on top of the basting stitch, so the skirt is basically done, and I'm going to sew the pants now. I'm going to try to figure out what's next. I did a basting stitch to join the skirt side and the pant side, so I'm going to overlock it. Give myself a little break and watch funny cat videos, so I feel better now, and I decided to continue with the waistband, and I'm gonna stitch in the ditch right here, and the waistband is going to be done. And I wanted to do a slit in my right leg, so I'm going to figure out how to do that. But first, let's do a stitch in a ditch. So I sewed in the waistband and I did the stitch in the ditch and everything, and I sewed on the hook and eye closure above the zipper. The zipper is here, and I cut down the tail of the zipper and sewed a little pocket for it because it itched me so badly, it was unbearable to wear it. And now I'm going to serge the leftover of the waistband, and after that I'm going to hem the pants.
When I marked the length of the shorts, my goal was to have them peek out just a little through the cutout, mainly because there are way too many creepy people. When I first imagined this outfit, I was thinking about K-pop girl groups and how amazing they look in miniskirts. Naturally, I came to the very reasonable conclusion that I needed a miniskirt too. I actually ordered this cross chain a while ago, and since the slit on the skirt had opened up more than I wanted, I decided to sew 3 rows of chain across it. Honestly, I think it ended up being a happy accident because it made the skirt look even better.
I cut down the skirt for how long I want to be, and this is going to be the final hemline, and I decided to add a slit to the front, and I'm going to just sew next to it, and then I'm going to use a scissor and just cut to this line and then do a little triangle on the top so I can flip it to the right side out. I cut out the slit and I turned it right side out and I pinned it, and it looks like this, and I'm going to sew the inside and iron it down. So this is the plan.
Now for the top. I thrifted this black t-shirt a while ago and decided it was finally time for its main character moment. I turned it inside out, put it on, and marked where I wanted to sacrifice one of the sleeves. Not every sleeve makes it to the final cut. I also took it in a bit at the sides and the shoulders. To attach the green ruffled elastic, I used my serger. I stretched the elastic about 1.5 cm while sewing, so it would hug my neck instead of just existing near it. Honestly, this top was basically a serger appreciation project. The machine did most of the work. I think the outfit turned out exactly how I imagined it. I've worn the skirt so many times already, and it's honestly one of my favorite things I ever made. The top, on the other hand, let's just say we learned something. I have an inverted triangle body shape, and I don't think one-shoulder tops are doing me any favors. But that's the fun part of sewing. Sometimes you make a new favorite piece, and sometimes you discover an entire category of clothing that was never meant to be your soulmate. I forgot to show that I made this scrunchie too. It's so cute. I totally forgot to mention. Bye. Thank you for watching the video. See you next week.